What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another episode of Road to Rank. This is episode number 114, and before we get started, if you can, please show some shady love to that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 1,500 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say, starting again tomorrow. I know I didn't have 2 videos yesterday, and today is Sunday, and we're still catching up on Road to Rank. I don't think I'm going to have 2 videos today because there's a lot of stuff going on. I will talk about that during the battles, but we are doing VGC Thursday, even though it's Sunday. What? But we are actually doing VGC. You can see on the screen, we're the same team as last week. Our current record in Road to Ranked is 24-16. Even crazier though, our VGC record is 6-0. We have 6 wins, 0 losses. Something tells me that's going to change today. One, because I'm on very little sleep right now, and I was actually going to wear sunglasses. I'll show you what I was going to look like. I was gonna wear sunglasses today. But you see the reflection, how it reflects, and then people were going to make fun of me like, oh wow, this kid thinks she's cool, he's wearing sunglasses, what is he, a shady penguin? And I was going to wear them, but I think the reflecting is a little bit much. I think it would bother you guys. So, the main reason I wanted to wear them because I'm so tired, my eyes look like garbage. But it looks like we're just not going to wear glasses today. So we do have an opponent. Sanvi has the Gudra, Charizard, Rotom, Meowstic, Mamoswine, and what are you called? Amoonguss. I do think the Amoonguss, or either way, I'm gonna bring the I'm gonna open up with the Charizard. I'm feeling Charizard Mamos. I'm actually feeling. I kind of want to do Charizard Rotom, but since I think the Amoonguss is opening, I'm gonna go Charizard Mamo. I'm gonna bring the Rotom, and I'm gonna bring the Venusaur, and I'm gonna hit okay. I think that he's probably gonna open up with like either Mamo Amoonguss or Charizard Amoonguss. I really think that's going to be the opening. I haven't played VGC in a little while. Well, I did play VGC yesterday for a couple games, just to get a little bit of practice in. I was going to record last night, but then the Lumio Station tournament, which was a lot of fun, ended up going really late. So I didn't get a chance to record. That's why this episode's kind of late today, and I'm not sure if I'm going to actually get a second episode done. He opens up with the Mamoswine Amoonguss. So the Rage Powder is pretty obvious. I'm actually kind of comfortable with. I didn't get. Darn it! I did this yesterday. I thought I gave. Oh, because I didn't save after I gave him the Mega Stone. My Charizard does not Mega Evolve, so we're probably gonna. All right, I kind of want to protect. I'm gonna protect my Charizard, and I'm gonna go for the Earthquakes. I'm gonna predict that Mamoswine to do something dangerous. I really don't want anything happening to my Charizard. I think the Amoonguss is going to go for the Rage Powder. No, the Amoonguss goes for a Protect. So this is just going to be 2 Mamoswines exchanging Earthquakes. Oh, never mind. His Mamoswine goes for a Rock Slide here. And he's actually running a Scarfed Mamoswine. I flinch! And that's just big poop. So we know that he's going to go for the Rock Slide and that he's locked into it because he outsped my own Mamoswine, he won the Speed Talks. I am Jolly. Oh, no, wait, I'm Adamant. I am Adamant. I remember that. I'm Adamant. I'm going to go out into my Venusaur because my Venusaur can take the Earthquake relatively well. Nothing crazy. I kind of wanted to go out into the Rotom because I'd be immune to the Earthquake, but I really don't want to do that. So he's going to withdraw his own Amoonguss, possibly going out into something that can eat up an Earthquake. Goes out into the Gudra, which will probably take the Earthquake relatively well. That Mamoswine is going to continue to go for the Rock Slide. My Venusaur avoids the attack. Can Mamoswine get an Earthquake off here? Nope, he's going to flinch again. Alright, so that's a little bit of a problem. I think I'm going to go for the Giga Drain on the Mamoswine because I know that he can't protect. And I think I'm going to switch out my Mamoswine at this point because I feel a Fire Blast coming from that Gudra. I'm going to go out into my Rotom. I want to preserve my Mamoswine. He's going to actually withdraw his own Mamoswine and go out into the Charizard. Very good play on his part. Very good play. This game would be very different right now if I had my Charizard Y with me. But I'm not going to stop recording because I made a mistake and that's all that happened. I'm going to get a Giga Drain off 4 times. Resisted. That's going to do absolutely nothing. This Gudra is going to go for the Flamethrower. Went for it on the Venusaur. That Venusaur is going to take a hefty amount of damage, unfortunately. But I'm going to get my Black Sludge Recovery. What I'm going to have to do here, that's most likely a Charizard Y. I'm going to protect with my Venusaur because I really don't have anything that wants to take a Heat Wave from this thing. And then I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt on the Charizard. I got to try to get rid of this Charizard. It is a Charizard Y, and that's going to be a Heat Wave or a Solar Beam. Actually, he's probably going for the Solar Beam on the Rotom. Very much so going for the Solar Beam on the Rotom. Yeah, I actually... The reason why I rushed and I didn't double check my items, I mean, I do that a lot, you guys know. But Solar Beam is going to happen right now. It's going to go to the Rotom. I should have predicted that. Gone for a Protect on the Rotom. But I'm going to live that, thankfully, the way that I EV'd. Shout out to Aaron Zhang in his set, because that's exactly what I'm using for the EV spread. But I'm going to live that Solar Beam, and I'm going to get a Thunderbolt off. It's not going to kill, because Charizard Y has a lot of special defense, but maybe I can get a Power Hacks? No Power Hacks. The Flamethrower is going to come through, but I'm going to be protected. The good thing is... my Venusaur is now faster than the Charizard because of the Sun. I'm hoping my opponent doesn't realize that because I am going to go for the Sludge Bomb on the Charizard. And I'm going to take this opportunity to switch out into my own Charizard. And I know this is going to be sacrificing... Actually, you know what? No. What I want to do... I want to switch out into my Mamoswine. I'm going to switch out my Mamoswine. He might protect with his Charizard. If he does, then so be it. He's going to straight up withdraw his Charizard. All right, I should have predicted that. Should have gone for a Leech Seed, but he's going to go out into the Amoonguss, which is the best play that he could have done. Fortunately, I'm going to go out into my Mamoswine, which I could be in a better position, obviously, but I'm going to get a pathetic amount of damage off on this Amoonguss. Okay, you know what? That's not the worst amount of damage. The Flamethrower is going to happen. It's going to take out my Venusaur very easily. And I am working with a non-Mega Venusaur or Charizard right now. So obviously the odds are not in my favor. And we're probably going to have our first loss because of it. Unless I can pull through, I pretty much have to go out into my own Charizard here. And fortunately, this is a pretty good spot to be in. Because even if my opponent's Amoonguss wants to go for the Rage Powder, what I'm really going to do is I'm going to Icicle Crash this Goodra. That's my main goal. Hopefully his Amoonguss doesn't have the Rage Powder. I mean, Icicle Crash will probably take out the Amoonguss regardless, which will be great. And the Heat Wave will do a decent amount to the Goodra because of the Sun. But I'm not Mega Evolved, so I don't get that special attack boost. The Amoonguss is actually going to go for a Protect, which I'm fine with. Because as long as I can land this, this Icicle Crash, the Goodra should be done. The Goodra should definitely be done. That is not going to do anything to that Goodra. Icicle Crash is going to come through. I am now realizing, I'm currently realizing right now, that my opponent's Mamoswine is actually not Scarfed. Because not only did my Y not pull through, I missed the Life Orb like every single turn that it's been happening. That I've had Life Orb on my Mamoswine. So, unfortunately, his Mamoswine is going to come out. I have to switch out at this point, but I have nothing for that Mamoswine. I'm looking at my team. I don't think I have anything for that Mamoswine. The only thing I can really do, actually, I'm gonna go for Protect with my Charizard, and I'm gonna Icicle Crash the Amoonguss. I'm gonna try to Icicle Crash the Amoonguss and try to take it out. Because that's really the only thing I can do right now, and that's if I can break through a Rock Slide. It's really funny. I don't know if it's really funny, but it's pretty funny that I've been using this Mamoswine without Choice Scarf, because that's like one of the tickets to this team, along with the Charizard Y that we don't have. We're not in a terrible position yet. Fortunately, I'm gonna lose a lot of health because of the Life Orb, and now Charizard's gonna come out, and I'm pretty sure an Ice Shard will take him out. Now, what's cool is that I'm actually gonna go for a. I'm trying to think. The Sun's going away next turn. So let's do this. Let's actually go for the Heat Wave. Let's go for the Heat Wave, and let's go for the Ice Shard with the Mamoswine, because Charizard is going to use Protect. I should have seen that coming. I really should have seen that coming. Ice Shard's not going to do anything. He's going to get the Rock Slide off. Charizard avoids the attack. Mamoswine avoids the attack. Oh my goodness. Did you guys just see that? Did you guys just see that? The Sun is going to fade. The Sun is going to fade, which is crazy. Because what this means... Oh my goodness. I'm going to go for Protect on Charizard, and I'm going to go for Ice Shard once again on his Charizard. And I'm gonna kill this Charizard with an Ice Shard. I'm almost positive. My Mamoswine goes for the Ice Shard, gonna take out the Charizard because it's neutral, and I have that Life Orb, which might have mattered actually. I don't think so because Charizard Y doesn't gain any extra defenses. My Mamoswine is going to be at 3 HP. Charizard protects itself. Mamoswine goes down here. I think that the Game Freak does not want me having any losses on VGC yet. At least not for this game when I don't bring items. Because now I'm going to be able to go out into Rotom. And I don't know that my Rotom can live. It really comes down to if I can live a Rock Slide. It'd be really cool if I can get a double protect off and I go for the Will-O-Wisp, but I think that's a little bit that's just unorthodox. Let's just go for the Heat Wave and let's go for the Hydro Pump here. No Sun around, so he's gonna get the Rock Slide off. It's gonna kill my Charizard, obviously. I just want to see Rotom live. Rotom does live. Now it all comes down to if I can land this Hydro Pump. I have no business winning this game, but I'm gonna win this game because of the hacks galore. Hacks galore. It's a crit. It's a crit. It's a crit. It didn't matter. Crit did not matter. I am not gonna continue this VGC episode without the items though. So forgive me as I go through and grab my Mega Stone and grab my Choice Scarf. That was ridiculous. Our current record is 7-0 for VGC. Let's continue on. I'm not going to save that battle video because I'm recording it right now. I don't want to continue battling. Let's quit, and let's put some items on here, guys. I know some of you guys are probably asking, where's Kevin? Kevin was unable to record with me today due to timing and the fact that it's not actually Thursday and stuff. It's just, you know, just the things. But Kevin should be back next week. If we can hit well, I can't promise it, so I'm not going to say if we hit a certain like goal. But if we can somehow manage to freakishly hit 3,000 likes, look at the like. Wherever you're watching right now, from your bedroom, from your mom's room, I don't know where you are, but look at the like amount, and if it's not at 3,000, you should consider hitting that like button, because if we get to 3,000, I will do everything in my power to make sure Kevin is on this next episode. I know you guys enjoyed our dual commentary, so I will try to do everything in my power to make sure that happens. Something else I want to say, I know my hair looks crazy. It's not headphone hair. A lot of people say that. This is how I wear my hair, but today especially, this stuff is kind of crazy. It's not really, I don't know. I don't know. Also, in other news, as I'm recording this right now, I might be having a nephew today. I don't know. I got my phone by me. There could be, at any moment, I might have to stop this episode and come back to it because I might have to run to the hospital. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that my sister-in-law started having contractions, which is crazy. So, we'll see what happens. We might have a little shady boy up in here. We found an opponent. Oh, my. Rating of 1818. Well, you know what? If there was ever someone to lose to, then it's going to be this guy. It's going to be this guy. All right, so let's he's got the Aerodactyl, the Hariyama, which I think has the wide guard. I want to say that's what Hariyama is used for. Hariyama. There's a reason why he's so high up right now. There's a reason why his rating is 1818. It does get the wide guard, so we got to be careful about that. It also has the fake out. He's got intimidate. He's got tailwind possibilities. I'm actually considering opening Rotom. Rotom Meowstic seems like an actual. I don't know why. I'm just feeling that. Or Rotom Mamoswine. I've never done that before. Let's open Rotom Mamoswine. Really risky. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I really want that quick card. Nope. You know what? We're going Rotom Mamoswine. We're going to bring the Charizard and the Venusaur, but they're going to sit in the back. And we're going to see how this plays out, because I actually, I have no idea what to expect from this man. No idea. Because I'm scared. I see this team. I really like his team. I like seeing the Hariyama and the Bisharp together. Together. I like that. That's nice. They're good friends. They hang out. They go out to dinner. They like the Olive Garden. Mainly for the breadsticks. They don't think that their Italian's really that good compared to real Italian restaurants, but they like the breadsticks a lot. So, to each their own, you know? We are going to see how this plays out. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like I'm dark today. I feel like I'm just tired, guys. I don't know what's going on. He's going to open up with the Hariyama Venusaur. Extremely interesting. Extremely interesting. What I'm going to want to do, even if the fake out's coming, I'm actually going to go for the Protect on the Rotom. And I'm actually going to switch out of my Mamoswine, and I'm going to go into my I'm going to go into my Venusaur. Because if Hariyama's going to use fake out on anything, it's going to be the Mamoswine. So we're going to see right now if this is a Mega Venusaur, which if it is, yeah, it's a Mega Venusaur, so no Mega Aerodactyl in this match. Mega Venusaur could be a problem for us because it does have that thick fat, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to whittle it down. I mean, what am I trying to say? My Charizard could do a pretty good job. It goes for the Fake Out on the Rotom and goes for the Giga Drain on the Mamoswine, so that's the main reason I wanted to switch into Venusaur right there, was that moment. What I'm probably going to want to do is I'm probably going to want to burn the Venusaur to get some residual damage, and I'm actually going to go for a Leech Seed onto the Hariyama with my Venusaur. He's going to go Giga Drain on the Rotom. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. I really don't know why I didn't see that coming. I very easily should have switched out into Charizard right there. Very, very easily. I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. I do land it, which is nice for a little bit of residual damage, but obviously this Venusaur is going to be a problem to come. I'm going to get the Leech Seed off on the Hariyama. We see that the Hariyama is extremely slow and goes after my Venusaur with no Sun. Goes for a knockoff on my Venusaur. That's going to do a decent amount and get rid of my Black Sludge recovery, which is a huge issue for me. I'm going to have Leech Seed recovery, which is great. I do think that Hariyama is going to switch out at this point. And what I want to do is I actually want to leave my Rotom in. I know it seems weird. Do I want to leave my Rotom in? You know what? I think I'm going to go out into my... I feel like going into Charizard's really obvious, but I kind of want to do it anyway. Yeah, let's go into Charizard regardless. And let's go for I kind of want to go for another Leech Seed on that Hariyama. But I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb on the Venusaur because I have to get this thing low enough where I can take care of it. I'm not too afraid of the Hariyama. The biggest problem is... You know what? I just clicked the Venusaur. I should have clicked the Hariyama. Because the biggest problem is that this Hariyama does have Wide Guard. I'm hoping that he wants to switch out because of the Leech Seed. That's what I'm betting on right now. He is going to withdraw the Hariyama, which is perfect because the Wide Guard will not happen this next turn. He's going to send out his Bisharp. Bisharp might get Fake Out. My opponent's Venusaur is going to go first. Going to get a Sludge Bomb off my Venusaur. I'm going to get a Sludge Bomb off on that Venusaur. He's going to take it. Ooh, he takes it just as poorly as me, to be honest. And now what's good here is, even if he wants to go for a Fake Out with his Bisharp, I'm gonna Mega Evolve, go for the Heat Wave, and I'm gonna Protect with my Venusaur because that seems like a pretty solid play. He might switch out his Venusaur here. I'm trying to think if Bisharp does get the Fake Out. It looks like a Pokemon that would get Fake Out. I know it has the Sucker Punch. I'm hoping that it doesn't have Wide Guard. It does not have Wide Guard, and it does in fact. It doesn't get Fake Out. So our Charizard is set here right now. It can take a Sucker Punch. I'm pretty positive it can take a Sucker Punch. Unless I think it's Choice Banded, which I don't think it is. So we should be okay here. We're going to get the Sun up. Charizard should be the fastest thing on the field. Who's going to use Protect on that side of the field? Okay, the opponent's Bisharp is going to use Protect. And my Venusaur is going to use Protect. So with the Sun and the fact that Venusaur is below 50%, I think a Heat Wave should take him out even with the thick fat. Because the Sun is here, the Heat Wave is going to be enough to take that Venusaur out, which is fantastic. Now, I'm pretty positive that the Hariyama is going to come back out right now. I'm feeling the Hariyama coming out, which I don't like. But I think it's going to come out because it has that Wide Guard. It does come out indeed. It also has the Fake Out. My Venusaur did just use Protect. I'm going to go for the Protect on my Charizard, and I'm actually going to go for a... I got to get rid of this Hariyama. I'm actually going to go for a Giga Drain on the Hariyama, because although it's not my... I don't want to risk giving the Hariyama a Poison Guts boost. That would be terrible if he's running Guts Hariyama. I really do not. I mean, it might actually be running Thick Fat to counter Charizard Wise, which would make sense, but I really don't want to risk it. So let's go for a Protect with the Charizard. He's going to go for the Fake Out. My Charizard protects itself. Giga Drain is going to happen. Let's see how much this does. It does a decent amount. It's not quite a 2-hit KO, but it's pretty close. My Venusaur is going to get a lot of health back. Iron Head is going to happen. My Venusaur should be able to take that because of the Giga Drain, which is fantastic. We see that it's a Life Orbed Bisharp. Now, I do think that the Wide Guard is going to happen, So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go for a Solar Beam on the Hariyama. Seeing how much that Giga Drain did makes you want to go for a Solar Beam. And I'm actually also going to take this opportunity and switch out into my Rotom on the where the Venusaur is, because I do think the Sucker Punch is going to happen to try to stop my Venusaur from KOing anything on the field. But I'm going to preserve my Venusaur a little bit longer. I know it only has 10 HP, but if I can manage to keep the sun up and have the Venusaur come back in, it can kill something. So the Wide Guard is going to happen, exactly why I wanted to go for the Solar Beam. I'm holding that Bisharp, is not holding... Okay, it does go for the Sucker Punch. It goes for the Sucker Punch on my Charizard, unfortunately. I did not expect that. I expected it on the Venusaur. So we're going to get a Solar Beam off, kind of hoping that we can take out this Hariyama. Unfortunately, though, it's going to be enough to take out the Hariyama. Unfortunately, though, the Charizard is at the point where obviously another Sucker Punch is going to take him out. Bisharp, I don't think, wants to take a Thunderbolt. So we do see the Salamence. Luckily, I have no physical attackers out in here. I'm not worried about that Salamence at all because I do have my Mamoswine, and I'm really not worried about the Salamence. So what I'm actually going to do, I think this Sucker Punch is so obvious that he's not going to go for it. Yeah, there's no point in trying to play games with my Charizard. I'm going to go for a Heat Wave, really hoping that he doesn't think that I'm going to, that he doesn't go for a Sucker Punch. And then I'm actually going to proceed to attempt... I might just protect with my... I kind of want to burn the... the Bisharp. To make sure that I can take a Steel-type move with my Mamoswine. Then again, I think he's going to... He might go for... No, he's not going to go for Earthquake. I have 2 flying types on my side of the field. Let's go for Will-O-Wisp on Salamence. Let's do it. We just almost ran out of time. That's why I had to do it. Thankfully, I did predict correctly. The Sucker Punch was way too obvious. We're going to take out that Bisharp with the Heat Wave, and we're going to manage to land a Will-O-Wisp, hopefully, on the Salamence. I knew the Sucker Punch was way too obvious, so I would go for a Protect, so I wanted to predict that. Ended up working out perfectly. He goes for the Flamethrower on the Rotom because the Sun, I'm going to get my Citrus. Actually, I'm sorry, I already used my Citrus. I'm going to land a Will-O-Wisp on this Salamence, and this game is all but wrapped up. Wow, he had such a high rating. Oh my goodness, he had 18 rating. But that prediction right there, not going for Protect, that was huge. I'm going to get a Rock Slide off in the Salamence, and then I'm going to proceed to go for a Thunderbolt with my Rotom. And I think he's going to forfeit, so that's going to make us 8-0 in VGC for Road to Ranked. I have to start a regular VGC series. Whew. Wow. All right, so our current record for the entirety of Road to Ranked is going to be 26-16, so we have a 10-game differential finally, and we are going to actually go for one more game here today. I might do VGC again tomorrow for Casual Friday, because, well, Casual Friday on Sunday/Monday, because I kind of want to play VGC again, and I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. We gained a decent amount. We actually went up like 80 points for that battle, so that's kind of cool. I don't know, I could be lying. I could be lying. It looks like Sarah's going to be making fettuccine Alfredo tonight. Now we're going up against Eduardo from Nevada. Shout out to Eduardo from Nevada, in case you're a shady person. He's bringing the Scizor, Blastoise, Meowstic, Azumarill, Rotom, Lawn Grass Cut, and Pyroar. So, interesting Pokemon on his team, definitely. I'm afraid of the Belly Drum Azumarill. But I think that my Charizard, a Charizard Venusaur lead will be very sufficient looking at his team. And I'm going to bring the Rotom and the Mamoswine again. So we're going to be good to go. It would be really, really, really something else to have 9 wins in VGC on Road to Ranked. I would probably cry repeatedly in my bed over there on these pillows. So let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. I really want to thank you guys so much. The channel growth has kind of slowed down a little bit because of my sick week, and I'm okay with it because I know you guys are still here, all of you guys that are still showing your support in the comments and in your likes and in just watching and enjoying and being a shady person. I will be streaming again this week. I'm going to pick up streaming. I'm waiting for Twitch to get back to me about my partnership. Even if they don't get back to me, it's not going to stop me from streaming this week. I'm actually checking my email right now because I'm curious. Yeah, nope. Nope, nothing from them yet. Okay, well, we are waiting still on them. Thankfully, that's fun. So we do open up Charizard, Venusaur, as we said, and he opens up Blastoise, Scizor. So that's good for me. because I have complete advantage here. I can actually just Mega Evolve and go for a Heat Wave. I really don't have a reason to go for Solar Beam on the Blastoise. I'm actually just going to go for a Giga Drain on the Blastoise. Unless that Scizor is running Hidden Power Fire, I think we're pretty good right now. Or unless that Blastoise is running Hidden Power Fire, because that would be an issue. He might have to double protect or switch out. He might have to double switch, which is a huge, huge problem, especially when a Charizard Y is coming in and going for a Heat Wave, because nothing wants to take a Heat Wave in the sun. The Scizor is going to get withdrawn. I could have predicted that and gone for a Solar Beam, but he's going to go into the Pyroar, and even the Pyroar is not going to appreciate taking this Heat Wave in the sun. I'm nervous. I can't eat any berries. In fact, they give me a stomachache when I eat them. I throw them up. That's why I cannot eat them. My Charizard is going to Mega Evolve, and I'm assuming the Blastoise is going to follow suit. Once the sun is up, I kind of wish Mega Blastoise got Rain Dance. I mean, Drizzle. Would have been cool. But Mega Blastoise is going to come to the party, which we have yet to see on VGC, so that's kind of cool. I think this Heat Wave is going to do over half to the Pyroar. Oh, Pyroar avoids the attack. That's actually quite troublesome. Because it is. I mean, it's not very effective. I do land a crit in exchange for missing. The Giga Drain should be enough. It's not enough to take out the Blastoise, unfortunately. And here's the Dark Pulse on the Charizard. It's going to do a good amount. Actually, half. Which makes me want to protect with my Charizard and actually go for the Sludge Bomb on the Pyroar. Because I know it doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense. I know what I just did does not make sense. Because my Venusaur is going to get hit really hard. Really, really, really hard. But I feel like Pyro is an only choice Scarfed. He goes for the Hyper Voice. Thankfully, did not go for the Fire-type move. My Venusaur could take that just fine. We're going to see that it's actually a Life-Orbed Pyroar. Goes for the Ice Beam on my Venusaur. Wow, that was a really good play. I cannot even flex. That was a fantastic play on my opponent's part. Fortunately, though, I do have a Scarfed Mamoswine waiting to come through. Can take an Aqua Jet if that Blastoise is carrying it because of the sun. And we are actually just going to go for the Heat Wave on the off chance the Scizor wants to come in. And I'm going to continue by going for the Earthquake. It is the best thing I can do. Mamoswine is going to outspeed everything and take out both of my opponent's Pokemon. So Mamoswine coming through for MVP, which I did not ask you guys to vote on today, which is interesting. That's what happens when you're tired. That's what happens when you're tired. Plus VGC, I guess I really don't ask for an MVP because, you know, it's a dual effort. It's a dual effort. So now what stinks is that Scizor takes Earthquakes very, 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 very well. Not only that, Scizor can go for a Bullet Punch. So he actually has the Rotom. We're seeing the Rotom. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is fine. I can take a Bullet Punch. My Charizard can go for a Heat Wave here. Unless that Rotom is Scarfed. That's the only reason why I would be in trouble. I'm going to switch out from my Mamoswine. I'm going to go out into Rotom. I actually think what I'm going to do, because I'm pretty confident that I feel like... I don't know. I'm nervous now. If that Rotom is Scarfed, then I'm in a really bad spot. Really, really, really bad spot. But we're going to switch out here for the sole purpose of the Bullet Punch in case that Rotom is not Scarfed. So we want to have my Rotom take the Bullet Punch for the Mamoswine. Because it's at full health. Does go for the Bullet Punch. And in fact, goes for it on the Mamoswine. Thankfully, that Rotom takes it like a champion. The Rotom on my opponent's side of the field is not Scarfed. So this Heat Wave is going to easily destroy both of their faces. No Focus Sashes. Nothing doing. That's going to be GG no re. That is 9 wins, which means I'm going to be crying tonight in this bed. It's just fantastic. Bringing our record in Road to Ranked to 27 wins, 16 losses. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe, because I upload videos daily. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.